Hello, I'm Dan Marzu. I'm the North Central Region Outreach Specialist for the Nutrient and Pest Management Program.
And I'm Michael Geisinger, the Outreach Specialist for the Northwest and the Nutrient and Pest Management Program. Dan, so we're kind of getting to that time of year in Wisconsin where you smell manure outside, it smells like money. So, what is the timing and rate we think about for manure applications going on after we harvest hay?
Sure. So you want to be applying manure right after you cut. That way you don't affect the feed quality at all, and you want to protect that stand. So as we're applying manure, we want it as short as possible. That way that manure can break down and the forage can get through there. So the rates that we recommend are, if you're applying dry manure, it's about 10 to 15 tons per acre. If you're looking at liquid manure, we're looking at around that 3,000 to 7,000 gallons. Also, if you know of a field that is going to be rotated out, so those really older stands, those are the ones that you want to target first, because that way we know if the manure does any damage to them, we know that we're going to be rotating them out, not carrying them on throughout the next year.
Yeah. And are there any setbacks or restrictions that exist for someone that's going out and applying manure?
Oh, definitely, yeah. So for all those that have a nutrient management plan, they're familiar with the well setbacks for private wells. We're looking at 50 feet. If you have an irrigation pivot in the middle of the field, we're looking at 8 feet. Also, the soil water quality management areas, you still want to follow those guidelines and make sure that you're not, when you're out there applying manure to the fields, that the manure isn't running off. One of the benefits of applying it to the fields is that, we do have a lot of vegetation and a lot of that manure will be held onto the field, but there's always that possibility if you have a stream or a river next to your field, you want to set that back just to protect those waterways.
And I know we grew most of our forage in May in Wisconsin, so we're kind of entering into that summer slump for forages. Are there any other considerations for someone that might be applying commercial fertilizers on forages?
Sure. A few times I get questions about a grassy hay. We have a recommendation of 130 pounds of nitrogen out there for that grass hay. We also recommend splitting that up between 2 and 3 times. Now, we are getting into that summer slump, as you mentioned. So as that hay starts slowing down, we want to probably delay that nitrogen application and wait until later on in the summer, early fall, when that hay starts really growing, and then apply that nitrogen. That way those plants are actively growing and able to capture that nitrogen, and it doesn't end up somewhere where we don't want it to be. So just definitely watch the timing and your growth stages of your hay, and you should be fine with commercial fertilizer applications.
Great. Well, thank you, Dan. If you're looking for more information, contact the local extension educators serving your region, or go to the NPM website at ipcm.wisc.edu.